I'm going to create what we're going to call clickbait, okay? Clickbait is something, think of it as like, why do I use the word bait? Is it something that's going to like make the fish want to grab, right? It's kind of like if you're using the wrong bait when you're fishing, then the fish aren't going to bite it, right? So I'm going to have to, this is interchangeable, meaning I'm looking at this bait and I'm saying when I'm actually fishing, a good fisherman knows when to switch his bait out, what type of bait he should be using based on the depth of the water, the type of fish, the season, the hatch, right? So if I say, I've got to understand this is bait that's going to make this fish want to go bite, is my clickbait. And so clickbait can be things, most of the time, the best clickbait is a selfie video. Statistically, when you study marketing, the best engagement, and trust me, we study this like very, very heavily. We are very good at marketing. So is when you literally put your phone like this and you make an ad. So I have a solar client out in Chicago and South Carolina, Summit Solar, and he paid a lot of money for these ad campaigns. He hired professional video guys, he blah, blah, blah. And then he finally said, you know what video performed the highest level for my ad? Is when he had his phone and the guy had a script right there so that he could help him, and where he literally has, $3,000 cameras, and the guy says, your ads with your cell phone, selfie, performed better than the ads of your $3,000 camera ads. And so he started making more ads for solar just like this. And he might have like money in the back that's like blowing up and he's like, are you wasting all this money? He might have, he makes them kind of interesting, but it's got to grab my attention. It's got to say, what's going to make me want to watch this and listen to you? So something that's interesting, that's going to make me want to pay attention to you. And statistically, a selfie video would take you 15 minutes to go put together, put a little bit of editing to it, send it to Upwork, say, hey, make this look interesting. And then they'll send it back for $10 and you're good. Okay. So I make a video. I'm going to put that on Facebook and I'm going to probably rerun it on Instagram. Okay. And how do I do this? Is an ads manager. Okay. So there's an ads manager on your guys' Facebook account that will let you just upload that video, give it a name that's enticing, a description, and then you're going to put a dollar amount to it. So I would start with probably, 20 to 50 bucks a day, and then you're going to track your ROI. Then I might bump it up to 100, 300, 500, and you're going to slowly scale this and see which ads are actually working and what audience, like, is this type of bait connecting with your audience that you're targeting? Does that make sense? Okay, next one. So I've got to pick the name, description, and I've got to pick the video, okay? Now, I'm going to put it in my ads manager. I've got to make sure that your pixel is going, and then this is going to collect, we're going to call this some basic data. I want to get their name, email, and potentially phone number. So this is optional. The less you try to capture, the more people are going to submit, okay? This is called my lead capture, or like my lead gather, okay? So this ad is going to be asking them for this information, and sometimes this video is going to offer free value, okay? Free value, name, email, and potentially phone number, and it makes them give you a reason to give you their number. Hey, get a free assessment, get, hey, free audit on your energy, or get a, free service of pest control for downloading this, like whatever that is, right? Then what this is going to do is going to take them to what we call a landing page, okay? And some of you guys are you're like, this is so basic, but I'm like, guys, marketing doesn't have to be that intense. So this lead capture is going to then send them to a landing page. The landing page has your pixel on it. This, or where you're getting your lead capture's got your pixel on it. So how you're getting your lead capture, how you're getting this, you're pixeling, saying, okay, the second they engage in my stuff, I need to like leech onto them so that I can retarget, meaning they actually engage with my stuff. Now, the landing page has to be captivating. It has to hook them, and it has to have a call to action. What do I want them to do? Is that schedule a demo? Is that download my stuff? Is that watch my videos? Is it set up a time to a free consultation? Is it, play with that? What's my call to action? Then they fill this out. So they fill it out, and I would recommend using the system Calendly. And what you want to do is when they fill this out, this could be a little bit more information. This has got a drip to them. So this goes into API, email, like an email drip. And if you want an API vanilla, you could vanilla them. So a text kind of campaign. So I would hit them with text and email when they fill out their information. So some kind of follow-up campaign that's maybe 2 to 5 messages. And I want to do a value. So I don't want to just be like, buy my stuff. I go value, ask. Value, ask. Okay? And what I mean by that is I'm giving them something. So I want to give them some kind of value and then ask. I want to think of it as like I'm building a relationship. I'm dating them. I'm creating some kind of exchange for them participating in my ask. So I've got these drip campaigns going to them. And then here I've got, hopefully my call to action is set up a date and time that we can talk, right? It's schedule a date and time is my goal here. So that's going to get me appointments. This is going to hopefully, if they don't schedule a date and time, I'm dripping them to then eventually get a date and time because I'm now in front of them and I'm getting my 7 no's. Does that make sense? They read 2 of those emails and they go, okay, maybe I should talk to this guy. Or they read their text and they're like, yeah, okay, I'll reply back and be like, let's do this.